so you think you might be buying a house soon. Stick around, you don't want to miss my buying a house checklist. My name is Ellen and I'm a realtor in the Raleigh area. I bring you videos that save you time, money, and frustration in the buying and selling process. I also make videos to help you learn about all the fun things to do and to see in the Raleigh area. You definitely want to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so you get notifications whenever I release a new video. Today, we're talking about my buying a house checklist. These are things that you can do to get prepared for buying your new house. Number 1, check your credit and contact a lender. You can check your credit without contacting a lender using free resources like freecreditreport.com, which is a great resource. The reason I recommend speaking with an actual lender is because they can give you action items to do that will save you tons of money in the long run. For example, lenders extend credit at certain interest rates in tiers based on your credit score. So if your credit is 679, for example, you may qualify for one rate, but at 680, it might be another rate. I'm totally just pulling these numbers out of the air. They're not real numbers, they're just for demonstrating the idea. A good lender can give you a checklist of things to do to make your credit score better. And this doesn't just apply to people with bad credit. Even if you have fantastic credit, there are probably things that you could do to save you money on your loan. For example, when I was looking for loans to refinance my home, I had a credit card with a zero balance. My lender told me to go make a purchase of $10 on that card. So my husband went and bought a new pair of funky socks. He really likes his funky socks. It changed our payment by $20 a month. That might not sound like much, but $20 a month is $240 a year, or $86,000 over the life of a 30-year loan, just for buying some funky socks. Speak to a good lender who can tell you exactly the steps to take to get the best rate. These things usually take at least one billing cycle to take effect, or more if you need a few months worth of cash flow to implement the plan, so it's best to get working on it quickly. Number 2, get several lender quotes. Pretty much all lenders will have access to the same types of loans. The biggest difference is in the fees they charge you. You can't look only at the interest rate to determine if you're going to get a good deal or not. There's a standardized document called the loan estimate form that all lenders can give you so you can make sure you're comparing apples to apples when looking at all the different options. Number 3, decide how much money you want to spend. How much you want to spend doesn't always correlate with how much you're approved for. Sometimes those pre-approvals can be way more than you'd be comfortable spending for a mortgage payment every month. There are several great mortgage affordability calculators online that will be very helpful in setting your new home budget. They allow you to enter your current debts, your income, your credit score, and they'll tell you what price range you should be looking in and how much your mortgage payment will be. Number 4, save up money for your down payment, your inspections, your appraisal, and other purchasing costs. Buying a home comes with a lot of expenses. In addition to the cost of the house, you'll need a down payment, which will range from 3.5% to 20% down. You'll need money for your inspections. In North Carolina, I recommend doing a minimum of a general home inspection, a pest inspection, a radon inspection. Those will run somewhere between $650 to $700 for all of them. You'll also need an appraisal for about $500 and a survey for another $500 or so. And you always want to have a little extra cash on hand in case there's an extra inspection needed, like a roofing inspection or a structural inspection or an HVAC inspection. Get pre-approved. Once you've identified which lender you want to work with and you've saved up enough money for your purchase expenses, you can get a pre-approval. The pre-approval is usually good for 60 to 90 days, but make sure not to make any major purchases or other significant financial changes once you're pre-approved. Even a large deposit into your bank account will trigger questions from the underwriter, and you'll have to show documentation of where the money came from, which can affect your approval. Connect with a realtor. Finding a good fit realtor can take some effort. There are many great agents out there. The most important thing when looking for an agent is finding someone you're comfortable talking to and who you trust to answer your questions accurately and honestly. Once you establish a relationship with an agent, they can help guide you through the rest of the process, finding where you want to live and choosing the perfect home for you. Identify your location. The Triangle is a large area with all kinds of resources and amenities and lifestyles. Do you want to be downtown, or do you prefer the small town feel? Do you want to be close to restaurants or parks? How do you spend your free time, and what types of amenities are most important for you to live near? The answer to these questions will help you narrow down which towns and neighborhoods you should be looking at. If you're new to the area, your realtor should be able to guide you through the process to make sure you land in the right place. Make a must-have list. Decide which things are most important to you in a home. And when I say must-haves, I mean things that are absolutely you would not purchase the home without. This will form the foundation of your search. Consciously identifying those things that are non-negotiables will really help you when you fall in love with a property that has one of your wants, but not one of your needs. When listing agents stage a home for sale, that staging can really make a buyer develop an emotional connection to the home. But that doesn't mean the home is always a good fit. Know your needs to avoid choosing the wrong house. Go see some homes. Now that you know what you want, you've got the money to buy it, and you've got professionals there to help you through the process, it's time to go shopping. Contact your agent with a list of homes you want to see, and she'll get you started on the search. Good luck. Thanks for watching this video today. Follow me on Facebook or YouTube for more videos like this one, and I'll see you next time.